Hey guys, Dave Baggs here, and welcome to another Bagcast. It's a great day today, and I've got a lot to talk about. This is my radio style format for my channel, and I really do enjoy doing these radio type things. It's a lot of fun. It enables me to just talk, and talk at my own pace. Most of my commentaries, I go 100 miles an hour. I try to get as much information out in a short amount of time. I love doing those too, but I really do enjoy doing these bagcasts. I like to call them bagcasts. But so today I want to talk about esports, electronic sports. And if you guys know anything about video games or have any understanding of what esports is. Basically, esports, these events are held all over the world. These events are held. Major League Gaming, esports, they kind of go hand in hand. Major League gamers from all across the globe, they go to esports and play various video games like Dota 2, Call of Duty, you name it. There's a lot of different video games that participate in esports. And I got mixed feelings about esports and Major League Gaming altogether. But the thing about esports for me is, and I don't know, this could be just the way I feel. This could be just an observation, but it just seems like anytime a video game gets involved in esports, that video game changes. Now, in my case, because I'm just a casual gamer, I'm not a professional gamer, I'm just your average guy, to me, a game like Call of Duty, we're going to use Call of Duty as an example. To me, a game like Call of Duty changed for the worse because of esports. I'm not saying Call of Duty is this terrible game. I mean, a lot of people have, they've said on my channel, they've made comments. They said, you haven't been doing a lot of Call of Duty videos. Well, I got to be honest. I don't like Call of Duty that much anymore, but that doesn't mean it's a terrible game. I've lost interest in Call of Duty because to me, and again, guys, to me, when Call of Duty decided they were going to, go global and compete in esports, and they were going to, they were going to take it to the next level, basically. It just seems, and again, I could be completely wrong. It just seems like the developers of Call of Duty, whether it was Treyarch, Infinity Ward, or Sledgehammer, it seems the design of the game, whether it was the maps, whether it was the game modes, whether it was the weapons, whether, the overall feel of the game seems like it was kind of developed around the idea of being at esports. Because after all, guys, when you have a competition, it doesn't matter if it's basketball, football, whatever sport it is, you want to make sure that everybody that's watching is going to be entertained, right? You want to, in hockey, for example, you want to see a lot of goals. In basketball, you want to see a lot of dunks. You want to see a lot of shots. Well, Major League Gaming's the same way in esports. I'm sure that their idea was to entertain, and I get it. I completely understand. You guys want to entertain, so the games that you bring into esports have to be entertaining. They've got to be fast-paced. There's got to be a lot going on. There's got to be this. There's got to be that. There's got to be all this stuff happening at the same time because it has to entertain the people that are watching. And I completely understand that. However, from a casual gaming perspective, look, I'm a casual gamer. When Call of Duty decided to go that route, it just seemed like the game got faster. All right. It seemed like the game got more chaotic. It seemed like the game, to me, got smaller, with the movement system. Okay. It just seemed like everything is happening way too fast. I've played Call of Duty since the beginning, and it wasn't always like that. Okay. It wasn't always like that. It just seems like everything is devised around making it part of esports so that the Major League gamers, the professional teams, the sponsors, and everybody can get involved and everybody can kind of take a piece of the pie and make that pie taste absolutely great for the consumer. And who's the consumer? The consumer is everybody watching this stuff at home, whether they're watching it on television, ESPN, for example, whether they're watching it on Twitch, whether they're watching it on some type of a stream other than Twitch, YouTube, whatever. It has to be exciting. And I didn't like the direction that Call of Duty went. I don't like the direction that Call of Duty is going, and therefore I haven't been playing it. So after watching E3 this past week, this is kind of where it ties in the E3. I was one of the things I was excited for was Titanfall 2, okay, and Battlefield 1. I was really excited for Titanfall 2. I've always told you guys Titanfall, the first one, is the best first-person shooter game out there, hands down. That's my opinion because I think the game is well balanced. I think the game caters to the casual gamer. It caters to the competitive gamer. It caters to people that have just started playing first-person shooter games. It caters to people that have been experienced playing first-person shooter games. Everybody can play Titanfall and enjoy it. It's well balanced. I love it. So when I was watching E3 and I was watching all the interviews with Vince Impella, who's the CEO of Respawn, who created Titanfall and Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 will be coming out in October. I believe it'll be coming out. It's either the 21st or the 28th. I don't know. It's flip-flop with Battlefield. Anyway, I was watching all of this and I don't remember exactly who it was. It was one of these guys I've never heard of with a microphone. He threw it in Vince Impella's face. And one of the things he asked Vince Impella was, do you think that Titanfall is ever going to be part of esports? Now, Vince Impella did the right thing. I mean, he did the politically correct thing. He didn't really say yes. He didn't really say no. He basically kind of danced around it. And I get it because there's probably question marks with it. But it got me concerned. It got me concerned because I don't want to see a franchise like Titanfall, for example, go down the road of esports and Major League Gaming because what's going to happen, in my opinion, this is my opinion, guys, what's going to happen is everybody's going to look at, let's just say Titanfall 2 wants to go down the road for esports, but the game's already completed, okay? The game's done, right? I think what will happen if this ever happens, and I hope it doesn't happen, is the powers that be over at esports and Major League Gaming are going to look at Titanfall and they're going to say, look, this game is fantastic. However, what we need to make this game competitive, we need smaller maps. We need to make it television and streaming friendly. We need to engage the audience, potential people that have never seen first-person shooter games in a competitive manner. We need to bring them in, hook, line, and sinker. If they play on the maps that they're in Titanfall 2 or Titanfall 1, it's gonna slow things down. We wanna make it smaller. We wanna make it more jam-packed. We wanna make it fast-paced. And so the powers that be are gonna get with, the developers at Respawn. I'm just speculating, guys. This isn't really happening. I'm speculating that this is probably what happened to Call of Duty and said, this is what you guys gotta do to make the game playable on a stream for esports and Major League Gamers. This is what you gotta do. And if that happens, it's going to change the way Titanfall is. Titanfall right now is a game that's for everyone. It's a game for every play style. It's a game for you. It's a game for me. Major League Gamers are Major League Gamers. They're the best at what they do. So you have to cater to that when you go esports. You have to cater to the best players in the world when you go to esports. Okay? It's about making money. I get it. I completely get it. And I hope that Titanfall does not go down that route because I'm afraid that the game will change, and I'm afraid it's going to change in a direction that people like me, the casual gamer, aren't going to like. Now, here's another thing I have a problem with esports. any video game. I don't care what video game you guys talk about. It can be Battlefield, it can be Call of Duty, it can be Titanfall, it can be Dota 2. I don't care what it is. The average gamer out there that plays those games, I guarantee you, the average gamer, a high percentage of those gamers that play those games are not professional players. They're not a part of Major League Gaming. Okay? They don't play at esports events. So what am I trying to say here? Well, what I'm trying to say is if the average player, the good percentage of players out there are not affiliated with Major League Gaming and esports, then why would a game go that direction and change the game completely to go against what the average player would really want? And I think it's about money. I think, and to me, it's like a slap in the face to a casual gamer when a game goes to esports, not just going to esports, but when they get there, when they decide they want to take their franchise to the next level. To me, it's a slap in the face when they change the way their game is to accommodate the Major League gamers and to accommodate the esports format. It takes away from the average consumer's environment that they're used to within a game that they've been playing for a long time. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys. I hope it does. I hope I was able to translate that to you, but this is my fear. I've been wanting to talk about esports as it relates to my favorite game, Titanfall, and now we've got this Titanfall 2 looks absolutely fantastic. And I don't want it to be the last great Titanfall game. I don't want Titanfall 3 to go down the route Call of Duty went. And I hope, and I think, and I have confidence in Vince Zampella and his team over at Respawn that they're not going to do that. And if they ended up going down that route, though, guys, if they ended up going down the route of, playing at esports, letting Major League gamers take that game to the next level, I would hope that Vince Zampella can put his foot down and say, no, we're not going to change the way our maps are. This is our maps. We're not going to have game modes catered to just the Major League gamers. Okay? Call of Duty has this game mode that you can actually play. I don't even know what it's called. I haven't played Call of Duty in a while, but you can basically play Major League Gaming rules and stuff like that. I love how Major League gamers, when they play Call of Duty, they don't allow certain perks. They don't allow score streaks and kill streaks. It's like, if you're a Major League gamer, you should be the best at the game the way it is in its native form. That's the way I see it. It's like, I'm a Major League gamer, but you can't have too many perks. You can't have too many kill streaks. You can't have this. You can't have that. Oh, no RPGs, no grenades. It's like, you're not a Major League gamer if you're only the best at your own rules. If you're a Major League gamer at a game like Call of Duty, you should be the best at the way the game is designed to be. And that's anything goes. Set your class up the way you want. Mano y mano. It's like, I love when Call of Duty players get mad because another player has something that that had the upper advantage against you. Well, make your class the same way. It's like in Titanfall, people get mad at the smart pistol. Oh, I don't like the smart pistol. I'm always getting killed by it. Well, equip yourself with the smart pistol then and kill the enemy. I don't know. If Titanfall goes down the way esports is, if they decide to join esports, they'll probably say, yeah, we got to get rid of the smart pistol. We got to get rid of the satchel mines. We got to get rid of this. We got to get rid of that because the Major League gamers of the world don't want that. They're not going to be good with all that stuff. I mean, if a Major League gamer runs around a corner and gets hit with somebody, hanging onto a satchel mine, well, that's not going to look good now, is it? I don't know, guys. I have this issue with esports. I have this issue with Major League Gaming. It's not a bad thing. I don't have nothing against it in a bad way. I understand what esports is trying to do. I also understand what the developers of games are trying to do. But I, as a consumer, also understand what it's like to be just a consumer, and that's what I am. I'm a 44-year-old guy that's been playing games since the 1970s. I've seen the evolution of gaming at its core. I didn't just go to the store and pick up a vintage Atari 2600 because it was retro, nostalgic. No, my mom took me to the store when I was a kid, and she bought it for me. I was there. I lived it. I lived it. I understand gaming. I understand how it works. I've been there. I've seen the changes with gaming, and some changes are fantastic, and some I just don't like. Some I'm a little skeptical. And with esports and Major League Gaming, I get it. They want to take games to the next level. I understand that. I just hope that Major League Gaming, esports, and the developers of major games, okay? Major games. I'm talking, I don't even want to talk Call of Duty anymore. I'm talking Titanfall. I'm talking Battlefield. I'm talking all these games. I'm hoping everybody can kind of get along in a manner that can also include the casual gamer and not alienate us. I think that's my biggest fear, is the casual gamer being alienated by the powers that be. And that's my biggest concern. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I wanted to hear what you guys had to say about Major League Gaming. I want to hear what you guys have to say about esports. And guys, please subscribe to my channel. I am almost at 2,000 subscribers. This is a huge deal for me. I love what I do. I really love what I do. I love to entertain you guys. And if you guys have any suggestions or anything you want to say, remember to leave it down in the comment section down below. I'm Dave Baggs, and I will see you guys next time. I'm out of here. Pilots and the Titans, how it all fits together and how everything came to be. So why not? Let's give it a whirl.